So page 35, we started out with this fraction, 56.2 million cases out of 330 million Americans. That fraction came out to about 17%. So I'm going to say this fraction is approximately equal to this fraction. Are the cross products close to equal? So we can check and see 330 times 17 and 100 times 56.2 and see how close they come to each other. And not exactly the same, but pretty close, 5,620, 5,610. So going further with this idea, equal fractions are called proportions. And a lot of students know that this is a proportion because we're saying this fraction is equal to this fraction. And you might know that you can solve this proportion by cross multiplying. So I guess I'm just trying to tie all these things together and show why it works. A proportion is an equation where one fraction equals another fraction. And proportions can help us work out percent questions. 17% of Irish people have had COVID. The number of COVID cases in Ireland is about 846,000. We just don't know how many people live in Ireland, so we put an X down here. We don't know the whole. We know the part and we do not know the whole. So you could certainly Google the number of people in Ireland, and I don't remember what year this particular statistic was from, but X represents the population of Ireland. And if we want to find X algebraically, we expect the cross products to be equal. So this is when we take 100 times this number and set that equal to X times 17, or 17 times X. And that's what I'm doing down here. So I'm setting the cross products equal to each other. And then this gives me 84.6 million equals 17 times X. And then I want to get X by itself. So I divide by 17 on both sides. And then we can figure out the missing value of X when we divide these two numbers. The 17s cancel out. And so when I divide, this is the number I got, which is almost 5 million people, but I rounded it to the nearest whole number. So 4,976,471, almost 5 million people.